Part 8. That year we lived at the edge of town on Walnut Avenue. Mind it, I told that they were nomadic, that's why they changed their residence. Behind our house was the country, vineyards, orchards, irrigation ditches, and country roads. In less than 3 minutes we were on Olive Avenue, and then the horse began to trot. The air was new and lovely to breathe. The feel of the horse running was wonderful. My cousin Morad, who was considered one of the craziest members of our family, began to sing. He began to roar. I think all of you have seen Doraemon. Now, who is the best singer? Jian, of course, na? And Jian sings, "Main hu Jian." So, in that way, he was also singing, that is, he was roaring, Morad, our Jian. Every family has a crazy streak in it somewhere, and my cousin Morad was considered the natural descendant of the crazy streak in our tribe. Before him was our uncle Khosrow. Yes, Khosrow, another crazy man. An enormous man with a powerful head of black hair and the largest moustache in the San Joaquin Valley. A man so furious in temper, so irritable, so impatient that he stopped anyone from talking by roaring. "It is the harm, pay no attention to it." Always he roared upon others. That means he was a don't care person. Now, Morad was a natural descendant of Khosrow. That was all, no matter what anybody happened to be talking about. Once, now it is shown that how crazy he was. Once it was his own son, Arak, running 8 blocks to the barber shop where his father was having his mustache trimmed. Mustache trimmed to tell him their house was on fire. This man Khosrow sat up on the chair and roared. What he roared? "It is no harm, pay no attention to it." The barber said, "But the boy says your house is on fire." So Khosrow roared, "Enough, it is no harm, I say." Just like the drunkard. You know the story? There was a drunkard. One day he was fully drunk, and a man, a neighbor, he came running to him. And he told, "Hey, come. Where? You're home. It's on fire." "Oh, be off. Your house is on fire." "Your house is on fire. See, I have a pact with my wife. Anything, domestic thing related to home, it is her custody. Outside thing is mine." So what do you find? This fellow, Khosrow is just like that. "It is the harm, pay no attention to it, I say." Now, Morad is a natural descendant to Khosrow. Now, how beautiful it is described, find. My cousin Morad was considered the natural descendant of this man, although Morad's father was Zorab, who was practical and nothing else. That's how it was in our tribe. A man could be the father of his son's flesh. A man could be the father of his son's flesh. That means he is the biological father, but that doesn't guarantee that he will be his spiritual father too. A man could be the father of his son's flesh, but that did not mean that he was also the father of his spirit. The distribution of the various kinds of spirit of a tribe had been from the beginning capricious and vagrant.